What's up, guys? This is Tony Shoe, and today we're gonna go over my top 10 sneakers of 2021. Let's get it, Hsutube. Before we get into this video, guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. If for future content, hit the subscribe. Before we dive in, I just want to take a second to thank everyone that's been following me throughout this whole entire year of 2021. I spent a lot this year taking care of my kid, my wife, my family, and for fun, really just spending time working on these videos and enjoying sneaker culture again. Trying to re-enjoy it even with all the crazy stuff that's going on with sneaker culture. With that said, I look back and I see that I did about 62 videos this year, which is absolutely insane. There's no way if you told me a year ago I would have put out 62 videos in a year and continually kept on sticking with making videos, creating content for you guys, putting it out there on the World Wide Web. I would have said you were crazy if you told me I was going to do that. But sitting here today, this has been a very, very nice way for me to kind of decompress, do something creative, be able to share my experiences with sneakers with you and the world. So thanks a lot for subscribing. Thanks a lot for liking my content. Hopefully I can bring you guys more stuff in 2022 and we can do it all together and expand this YouTube channel. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Number 10, the Nike Undefeated 5-on-it Dunk in the blue colorway. This shoe was so nice in hand. Honestly, when I look back at all the normal kind of, I guess, GR sneakers and collaboration sneakers, there's a lot of sneakers that were kind of flown under the radar. Nike and Undefeated teamed up together and did a ton of collaborations between Air Force Ones and Dunks. They kept on repeatedly putting out every week, 2 weeks, whatever it was, of quality, materials, how soft everything felt, and the overall design of the sneaker. It was incredible. Just a nice mix of that blue, super soft leather with the snakeskin overlay, purple canvas on the quarter panels. It just all really worked so well together. It's a nice sneaker, so soft. Obviously, this is kind of one of the years of the Dunk, where the Dunk is so popular. With all the hundreds of Dunks that you saw this year, that was probably one of my favorite ones. Number 9, Air Max 90 Bacons. Air Max 90 Bacon is still one of my favorite shoes that I wear on a semi-regular basis. First of all, being someone that's from New York, in the greater New York City area, I love the story of the Air Max 90 Bacon. I love the story about how it was created, about how it came to fruition. For me, it's a New York City classic. Air Max 90 in general is probably my most worn sneaker of my life throughout the last 25 years. Air Max 90 Bacon has to be on the list. It's number 9. Number 8, the Nike Dunk Club 58. This is a shoe that I never got in hand. It's one of those shoes where we all have them throughout the year. As sneakerheads, as people that are really into sneakers, that try to get these sneakers in hand all the time. The Club 58 sneaker was one of those ones where I loved how it was designed after a car. I loved the colors, how vibrant the blue and the orange were, and I just really wanted it. You know, it was one of those shoes where I saw it, the moment I saw it on my phone and the monitor, I was like, I need that shoe. That's a nice shoe. Ooh, the color. Ooh, the colors are so nice. Oh, I need it. Oh, I need it. Unfortunately, this was never meant to be. I entered every single raffle possible. I got into every single drop possible. I pre-carded. I set all my monitors to have the Club 58 Dunk. I was never able to get it. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Sometimes we just have those ones that escape us and elude us. Hit me up on Trade Block if you have that, by the way. Love to make a trade with you. Here we go. Number 7, the Ma Maniere Jordan 1. As you guys all saw recently in my video review of that, and if you haven't seen it already, I'm going to link that in the description, as well as I'm going to maybe put it up here. Right here. Here. I think. Air Jordan 1s are my absolute favorite shoe ever. For me, the Jordan 1s are the #1 top-end classic silhouette ever. Despite the fact that they're not the most comfortable, it's not just that I love wearing them. I love the way they look. I love the way that you can really style it with anything. You can wear it with jeans, shorts, dress pants, suits. You can literally wear an Air Jordan 1 with anything. So for me, it's important that I have every single colorway that I like possible. I mean, I probably have something like 25 Air Jordan 1s at this point. and that collection's always expanding. So for me, I love Air Jordan 1s, and I'm gonna have a few Air Jordan 1s on my list for the top 10. The Ma Maniere is probably one of the better ones of the year, but not the best one of the year. For me, love the story, love the powerful meaning behind it, love the colorway, I love the cracked leather. However, burgundy, maroon, I don't wear a lot of that. It's very, very subtle. However, it's just really not something that is going to be part of my normal rotation. Is it something that I must have in my collection? Absolutely. I'm not getting rid of that shoe. Number 6. The Cool Gray 11s. Guys, if you haven't seen my video for the Cool Gray 11s, I admit in the Cool Gray 11 video that the Cool Gray 11s were never my favorite colorway for the Jordan 11 silhouette. Jordan 11 silhouette, my favorite ones were Concords, Bred, Space Jams, in that order. The Cool Gray 11s, not my favorite. However, having them in hand, feeling it, touching it, wearing it, man, that thing is nice. It's not just that the colorway is nice. The materials they made it with were super soft. The nubuck is super soft, very, very, very buttery feeling. The actual sneaker, I love how they brought back the OG vibes of the higher cut patent leather. Overall, it just works with everything. I mean, I've worn it a few times now. I've worn it with my blue jeans. I've worn it with my gray sweats. It's nice, man. I mean, it really goes with so many different fits. And for me, that's always the most important thing, is how wearable it is and how it goes with all your outfits. So for me, that's why Cool Gray 11s had to be number 6. Now, like I said before, with the Ma Manieres, Jordan 1s are my favorite. So for me, even though I don't have it yet, it hasn't even come out yet, the Air Jordan 1 patent bred 1s had to be on the list. So at number 5, we get the Air Jordan 1 patent bred 1. Oh, and by the way, since I don't have it in hand yet, really not going to talk much about it, but as everyone knows, the Bred 1s are probably one of the most iconic colorways of Air Jordan 1s. So it doesn't matter if you have patent leather on it, you have, this little textured leather on it, you have a matte leather finish on it. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's that colorway with that silhouette, it's fire. Stay tuned, guys. Once I get that shoe in hand, I will be doing a review on it. And not only will I be doing a review on it, I already kind of have it convinced in my head that I am going to go ahead and spray paint that patent leather Bred a matte finish. I'm going to document the whole entire thing for you guys on a video, do a review as well as a step-by-step process about how to do it. Stay tuned for that. That's going to come out in 2022. Number 4, the Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 Lows. Now for me, obviously we all know they came out with the highs, came out with lows. For me, I never had the highs. I never touched it. I never saw it in person. But for me, those are one of those ones where I saw it on the screen, I saw it on my phone, and I didn't say, I need it. Now, don't get me wrong. I need it. I want it. But I don't have it. And that's okay. It's not something that I'm going to be paying $3,000 for. Maybe I might buy a rep for it. Who knows? Not something that I absolutely need to have. The Travis Scott 1 Lows, the moment I saw it, I was like, man, I need that. However, obviously, just like every other really, really super hype shoe, a lot of us took L's. I took an L. So what did I do? I hit up the good people in Asia. I let them know I wanted it. They sent it over to me, and I've been wearing it ever since. That sucker has gotten so much use. I've worn that thing on the beach, at the beach, on the boardwalk, running groceries, running errands. I even actually, did I wear it? Well, yeah, I think I wore it while I was cutting grass. I love it. That shoe is beautiful to me. For me, the way to design it with the backwards swoosh, obviously with a Travis Scott staple, and then the white, blue, black, and the little sail. Perfect. Here we go, guys. Top 3. Number 3, the University Blue Jordan 1s. University Blue Jordan 1s, probably one of the more softer colorways of the year. One of the ones that people really, really, really loved and were hyped about when it first came out. For a lot of people, this is probably one of the top Jordans of the year. For me, it is one of the top Jordans of the year. Not my favorite one, but for most people though, any kind of blue or even Carolina blue or University Blue Jordan 1, it's gonna get hyped. It's gonna be sought after. People are gonna want it. So for me, I felt like it was a very, very nice change from the leather to the suede or nubuck that they put on this Jordan 1. University Blue, the colorway is fantastic. Chicago color blocking, everything looks great. The number 2 and number 1 were probably the hardest ones for me to figure out, because the moment I got this shoe, which is number 2, I said to myself, sneaker of the year. Right away. The moment I saw it, I'm like, hands down, I don't care what else comes out, this is sneaker of the year. And you know what? it almost completely held true for most of the year. I love this sneaker. I'm gonna go ahead and link the video up here again. If you haven't seen it already, please watch it. This sneaker is amazing. The colorway is phenomenal. I know that everyone always talks about how, oh wow, Hyper Royale is so popular now. No one cared about Turbo Greens a few years ago. Turbo Greens aren't as nice as this one. The Hyper Royale looks fantastic. Like I just said before with the University of Blue Jordan 1s, people love that blue, University Blue, any kind of Carolina blue that comes out for Jordan 1s. That's just a fact. You know, Jordan went to UNC, people are gonna love blue Jordan 1s. Turbo Green, although it's very nice, although it's really the same materials, it's not blue. It's not University Blue. It's not Carolina Blue. It's not this Hyper Royal faded jean cloudy blue. Not the same thing. For me, this sneaker, the moment you saw it, the moment you feel it, the moment you wear it, whew, this thing is great. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If there's one sneaker that for me is a must-have, if you're an Air Jordan 1 collector, this is probably it. This shoe is gonna be one of those ones where it is gonna stay forever. I can change out the white laces, put in sail laces. I can change out the sail laces, put in blue laces. They got the blue laces, wear black laces. Any kind of color lace is gonna go with the shoe. The great part is that with the cloudy blue that's all over and the kind of distressed look of that, that's gonna hold up over time. This one already has that distressed look on it. So it's already kind of got that worn look. You can wear that, feel good about it, wear it all the time outside. If it gets messed up, it gets messed up. The great thing about Jordan 1s also is that when it gets a little bit worn, it still looks fine. All right, guys, let's get to number one. Number one's probably not going to be that big a surprise for anyone. It's the Ma Maniere Air Jordan 3s. Now, what's funny is that when the Hyper Royals came out in April, I believe, I said to myself, sneaker of the year, sneaker of the year, sneaker of the year. But once I got the Ma Manieres a few weeks later, I said to myself, ooh, this might be sneaker of the year. Here we are. I really wanted to be original because most people everywhere, magazines, newspapers, websites, blogs, YouTube sneaker channels, everyone pretty much universally is saying that Ma Maniere 3s are the sneaker of the year, and I really was hoping to be original. However, you really can't mess with greatness. What the Winter Group did this year that was really, really key for their two huge Jordan collaborations, and not just Jordan collaborations, but also the Chocolate Dunks, Strawberry Dunks too, was they put out little mini videos to highlight the story behind the shoe. James Winter also went on, I believe, Complex, went on GQ, and talked about the shoes, talked about the story behind it. So when he did an interview about the Ma Maniere 3s and talked about his personal experiences about his mom buying him and his brother's shoes, having the Jordan 3s his first Jordan silhouette that he owned and wore every single day to the ground, that means a lot. That personal feeling everyone can kind of relate to. On top of that, he had those little details in the shoes on the little back of the heel tabs with quotes from his mom's inscribed into it. Everything kind of went along the lines of for women, for his mother. It really, really means a lot, and most of us can kind of relate to that. So for me, it's a very, very clean colorway. That tumble leather is always a classic for most Jordans, and the subtle hits of the colors, like that light purple, the gray, the white, the off-white, it works so well. It's so beautiful, and it's something that you're gonna really want to have in your collection forever. Guys, what did you think of my top 10 list? It's on your top 10 that I might have clearly missed. If you think I missed anything, again, drop a comment below. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys about it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and until next time, see ya.